Hi everybody, it's Lisa, the original designing diva. I thought I would just pop on, and I just finished my planner setup for 2021, so I thought I would do a quick tour. And this is my desktop planner. This planner is my take-along planner, goes in my purse. And I'm waiting for, I had ordered some dashboards and dividers and different things to go in here because I want to make some changes to the layout, and I want to wait till I have those to do that. So once I get that all set up, I'll do a tour of that one as well. But for now, I'll show you this one. This I'm going to show you because I took it out. I've done this video a couple times, like I always do. But this is a bookmark. And this goes behind the pages you want to separate out, and this part goes in front of them. So it's like this, and your pages are in the middle here. And then they both meet at the bottom of your planner, like that. And they're so pretty. It's a little bow, and then a flower. It's very pretty. This and I think all of the dividers and dashboards and things that I have in here I got from Heather B. Company on Etsy. They're lovely. The only thing I wish is they're single-sided. I wish they'd been double-sided, but I added some things. I added some embellishments and things to them myself anyway. But they're really lovely. Go check out her shop on Etsy. That's Heather B. Company on Etsy. Just some really lovely things. Let's see. So, first thing I just want to show you is I did this with one of my other planners let me tell you about the planner. This is a Foxy Fix. It's a personal size in chocolate cherry. And even though it's personal, I do have personal wide inserts in here. They do touch, but I have tabs and stuff. It's not too bad. So if you want to use personal wide, you can. They also have a personal wide planner, but this is just the regular personal size for them. Chocolate cherry. I love this color. I really do. So pretty. It's not brown. It's a true chocolate cherry color. And the stitching I have is light pink. It looks white, I think, on camera, but it's really light pink. And then I had kindness embossed in pink metallic lettering. And you can tell this planner is well used and well loved. It's starting to show some wear, but I don't care. I love this planner. So first thing I did with this planner was and like I said, I did it with one of my other ones. I'm not sure what leather this is. I think it's the same leather as the other one I did, but it was too floppy for me, and it didn't set right, and it just was annoying me. So I put together some scrapbook paper, and I attached it to the inside underneath the pocket here, and it gave it stability, which made me happy. So in this pocket here, I don't have much. I just have, this is from the Planner Society. And it's just some different washi. The washi isn't from Planner Society. The washi folder thing is. And it's just for decoration, really. I don't use washi in my everyday planning. I do have some washi that I have decorated the dividers and things with, but that's about it for washi for me. And then this came with something that I ordered, something from Etsy that I ordered, and it said, at this point, we have been in 2020 for 3 years. So I thought I'd keep that in here till 2021, and actually for me, it feels more like 10, but that's beside the point. So I apologize. This is the second time I've done this video because I have a new video editing program that I'm trying to learn. And I didn't realize how many pictures and stories I had. So I apologize if you're not into pictures and stories, just kind of fast through that stuff. But this is one of the first pictures I have in here. I love this picture. It's an old picture. It was my Facebook cover picture for years, years and years. I just actually changed it a couple weeks ago. But it's my two girls. It's my daughter. It's my stepdaughter. Who's my daughter? They're both my daughters. But it's just such a nice picture of the two of them. I just love that picture. And then this is my little bird. That's my little Bailey. Um, she's she's so fresh. Oh my God, she is such a fresh bird. But that's Bailey. And then this is that jelly stuff, and it's got the gold foiling on it. And this is my dashboard. And like I said, all of these, if it's different, I'll mention it, but I'm pretty sure they all come from Heather B. Company. And this is just, they're all so lovely. They really are. And I got the Diva because of designing Diva. Not that I look like this. I do not. Maybe at some point in time, many, many years ago I did, but not now. But it's lovely. And I just added the lace and a little bit of washi and the pearls to it. And then on the back, I added some paper, some scrapbook paper, and the embellishment here. And then this is my little boy. This is I don't know where he's in here somewhere. My little love. He's a rescue. I rescued him. Well, I adopted him. I won't say rescued. I adopted him from East Coast Humane Society. They rescued him from a shelter that was about to euthanize him. And I know in my heart of hearts that he was a puppy farm dog, and they sent him to the shelter because he's vision impaired, and you can tell by looking at his eyes that he can't see. He can't see right. In the daytime, I think he sees shadows and things. When it's light at night, I don't think he sees much of anything at all, because any kind of a noise, he startles and barks and, looks confused. So I think they sent him to the shelter because they knew they couldn't sell him because he wasn't perfect. And so Humane Society rescued him. And I'm so happy I adopted him. He's such a sweet boy. Oh my gosh. So sweet. And he goes to Banfield Vets and is part of their health package thing. You pay every month. And after their first year, they do DNA testing. And he's a full-bred miniature poodle, but they couldn't make money on him, so let's euthanize him. This picture was his first grooming. Sweet boy. And this is my mom's dog. This is Coco is her name. We call her Cocoa Puff. My son-in-law dubbed her that name. And this is Lacey. This dog was such a part of our family. She traveled. She flew with us. She was a trooper. And when she was 14 when we had to have her put to sleep. And we were all so heartbroken that 2 days later, we went out and bought this little ragamuffin. And she comes with papers, says she's a full-bred toy poodle. I have my doubts because she does not look like a poodle. She actually was the color of a Yorkie when we got her. So I think there was some hanky-panky going on there. I don't think she's a poodle, but she is, I call her Sweetness. She's a sweet little girl, and we love her to death. And this one, it was $19.99, so please forgive us. We bought her from a pet store. It was in a mall in Connecticut. She weighed 1.5 pounds. That's how tiny she was. I don't even think she was ready to be separated from her mother. So she came from a puppy mill as well. She was so tiny, my daughter walked out of the mall with her in her pocket. That's how small she was. And she got her name Lacey because when we got her home, we put her down on the floor and we were all standing around talking about her. And while we were doing that, she goes around and unties every single one of our shoelaces. So that's how she got the name Lacey. So that's our pet history there going on. So what I did with Heather B shop is I ordered several different kinds of dividers, and then I mixed and matched them. So this is one of the sets that I mixed and matched, and it's the pretty little bows, pretty little pink bows, and I added the pearls to the bows and the pearl to the tab here. And then on the back, I added some lace and the flower with the bow and some more washi and some pearls on the top and the bottom and on the tab once again. And then this I did, I have a package I purchased. And let me explain. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know I usually do my own inserts. I usually do my own dividers. And this year, I just couldn't. I think I've mentioned before that I need surgery on my elbow, that I actually have no elbow. And now it's to the point where it's affecting my shoulders. And so this was actually going to be my big Etsy year. I started a new shop. I had all these plans for things that I was going to put in my Etsy shop for Christmas, because I knew it was going to be a big mail order year for gifting because of COVID. And I could not do it. With jewelry, I sit like this and I'm tense most of the time and hunch my shoulders. And by the end of the day, I was in agony. And the same with paper crafting or bookmaking. I'm like this all day, cutting paper and pasting. And I just, I couldn't do it. I can't do it. I actually am in the process. I'm going for testing at the end of the week to find out about what treatment I need, whether I need surgery or what needs to happen. But so most of these I've purchased, all of them I have purchased. I've done some embellishments to them and stuff, but that's the extent of it. And my Etsy shop, I actually, like I said, opened a new Etsy shop. It's closed, and I half the things were made, half were not, and I can't even list them because I can't sit and type and take the photos and all the stuff I need to do. I can't. So that's why if you're used to me kind of doing my own stuff, this year I just couldn't do it. So anyway, this is a separate calendar that I already had, and it was undated, so I could date it for December, so I could have December in here, because as you see, there's lots going on in December for me. They're my appointments, my mom, my dad, my mom, my husband, all kinds of things, holidays. So that's December, and I just did a little washi and a little embellishment of a button. That's not a real button. It's a picture of a button that's on there. And this is my legend, my color legend, so I know at a glance whether it's a holiday or an appointment or a birthday or whatever it is. And this is a package I purchased from Etsy as well, but I'll have to look up and see the shop I got this from. It was a digital download, printable, and it's got a place for your plans for 2021. Year at a glance, 2021, my legend again. I don't know why there's 2 years at a glance, but there is. And there were 2 reasons I like this. Number one, even though it's personal size, the boxes are big enough that you can actually write something in them, which is a plus. It had a note section, which not all of them do, and it was a Monday start. And I don't know why I have to have a Monday start if I have a Sunday start. It messes me up. I don't know why. I don't know. Just something about the way my brain works, I guess. especially if it's an undated calendar and I have to date it, I will mess it up every single time if it's a Sunday start. So that's why it was one of the things that drew me to this. And I don't think it was expensive. I think it was maybe $8 for the download, something like that. And then it has, I don't know why they're at the end, but they are year goals for 2021, next year 2022 plans, and 2022 year at a glance. And again, I did the same calendar for January because you know, when you're old like me, you book appointments sometimes 6 months out. So that's that section. That's my month on 2 pages. This is my list section. This is another divider package. It was like a druzy. It was done like a druzy, and if you don't know what a druzy is, it's a stone, and the center is like all sparkly and looks like glitter on the inside. That's a druzy. But I added the lace and the little embellishments and on the clothesline thing and the little birdie, and this was from a paper pack I had that I don't remember the name of offhand. As was this. It was from the same paper pack, I think. And I added this paper. And this photo was our first Mother's Day here together, all together. First Mother's Day together in 14 years. It was a miserable day. It was rainy and cold. It was a miserable day, but we went out to brunch, and it was wonderful because we were all together. This is my son-in-law, my mom, who is now 92, me, my daughter, and my husband. And this is another picture of all of us. This was a condo we had in Florida on the roof. It was across the street from the beach, and we're looking out where the water is behind us, at the front of the condo face the beach. But again, it's my husband, my daughter, me. That's Lacey, and my mom. And that's back like in 2004, 2005. That was before the 4 hurricanes went through. Because after the 4 hurricanes went through, we couldn't go on the roof anymore. I don't know. They had some damage to the roof, and I don't think they fixed it the way they should have, and so they didn't want people up on the roof anymore. But anyway, that's another story. So this is my list section, and this is a list of lists. But actually, it sounds silly, but there were some things I took from here to add to my list. The first thing on here are goals. I don't do goals anymore. I find vision boards are much more to my liking. The very first vision board I did was in 2018. And I did one little word. My word for the year was change. And I did my vision board all about change, moving, everything in January. And by September, we had sold everything and moved. So vision boards work. I don't know how it works, but they work. It's like magic. Goals for me don't work so much. But anyway, that's just my 2 cents. So these are classes that I have either purchased or signed up for, or both, that I've not completed, that I do need to complete, because you can see I have class, course, date completed, and none of them are signed up. It's completed. These are subscriptions that I have, and these are donations, my monthly donations that I make. And this is my shopping list. Well, they're things I've purchased. And because I'm trying to be better now that we're retired. And I've been pretty good. It's October. So I haven't purchased anything other than like things everyday things like mouthwash and, stuff like that kind of stuff. And I just purchased some pens because we were out of pens. And then on the back, I have my shopping wish list, the item, the date, whether it's a want or a need. And I haven't really felt the need to put anything in there right now. So Projects, I don't have any because I can't do anything. This is my master grocery list that I go through just to make sure that I'm not forgetting anything, because I will do that if I don't have a master list. It's my cleaning master list, which is kind of, yeah, I do the best I can. This was my master, is my master, because I've not finished it. It's not really cleaning, it's kind of purging, it's unpacking, where I've not completely unpacked all my supplies. So it's doing that and purging and trying to fit everything that I own in the space I have. These are some websites that I like. This is my wish list. And the very top of my wish list is a Lincoln Aviator. And I don't know if any of you have seen the ad for the Lincoln Aviator. Oh, but my gosh, what a gorgeous car. Oh, the inside is just amazing. Absolutely amazing. And an organized workspace. Yeah. That's a wish list, all right. Okay, this is my to-do list, which you see is, of course, blank because there's not much I can actually do right at the moment. This is a dashboard that is, it's like a pretty light pink rose, or roses. And I added some pearl flowers, and it says, "Dear self, I know you are doing the best you can. Keep going. I believe in you. Love me." And it's gold embossed printing. And on the back, I added some scrapbook paper with gold embossed butterflies and, some more of the pearl flowers. And this is my husband on the day we got married. It's just such a nice picture of him. He's so handsome. So I just put that in there because it made me happy. Because now that we're old, it's nice to look back and see, oh, there's my pup. It's nice to see what we looked like back in the day. This is my personal section, and so I will keep it personal, but I will tell you what's in here. As a nurse, and I've said this before, I keep a copy in here, but I also keep a copy in this that I bring with me. And you need to keep it somewhere that is easily accessible, where maybe with your ID or something, so that it's not, so open to the public, but easily found if needed to be. You need to keep a copy of your medications, your list of medications, your medical history, your diagnoses, your surgical history, all your physicians and their phone numbers, your dentist. I even have my dentist. And you need to keep a copy of that on your person whenever you go out, because, or even in your house, because my husband doesn't know what medicines I take. Nobody does. I do. So if paramedic came in here and what medicines is she on? Oh, I don't know. You can just go get my list of medicines and diagnoses and all that stuff. Or if, God forbid, you're in an accident or something happens that you can't communicate with anyone, they'll find it and they'll know. They don't have to wait and contact a member of your family or your physician, or they won't even know who your physician is because you wouldn't have it in there. But that's my word of advice for the day. And then these are some poems that I write. I do write poetry. I'm not saying it's good, but I do write poetry. And this is my quote section, which I haven't decided what I want to put in here yet. I do have a lot of quotes in my commonplace book, one of which, my favorite, years ago, because it was years ago, I haven't worked in this place for a long time, and we had a new office manager come in, and we just did not get along, not at all. And I printed out this quote and kept it on my desk because she just irritated the hell out of me. She thought she knew so much. And and the quote is, "A battle of wits is no fun when your opponent is unarmed." That's like the best quote ever. Oh my Lord. So I may put that in here. I probably will put that in here. And some Marilyn Monroe quotes, because she was a lot smarter cookie than people gave her credit for. She's got some really wisecracking quotes. So, and Betty Davis, and there's some others that, yeah. Anyway, I will be adding to that. This is my business section, and again, I just did some, added some paper and embellishment, some pearls and some lace here, and just added some paper on the back. And this picture is the house we purchased in Georgia. That's where I live. And this was my house. Sorry about all the turning, if I'm not making anybody ill. This was my house in Connecticut. Pretty much lived my whole 62 years of my life in Connecticut in this house. I miss it a lot. My dad actually built this house. It took him 5 years. He did everything except the foundation and the electrical. And there were two things he never finished, and he would never tell anybody what they were, because I think he was afraid they would finish them. But he always said there were two things he never finished because it took him so long to build the house. He thought he would die if it was ever finished. So, but that was my house in Connecticut. So my business section, this is an old to-do list that, again, is not done. So it stayed in my planner. This was my plan for Christmas. All the things I was going to do for Etsy. That did not get done. So that stayed in there because I will eventually do them, and I will list them in my new Etsy shop, which I believe it's closed, but it's called Dabble Art Studio. That's my new Etsy shop. But anyway, this was my my schedule to get all the things I wanted done. Christmas ideas, so many different things I was going to do. I was going to do stationery sets and altered vintage books, and I was going to make these little ornament books. I had made them one year for family, and it just so happened that the year I made them, pretty much everybody that was going to be at Christmas that year had some major life changes. My stepdaughter was pregnant. My daughter had just gotten married. So I was able to do the little ornaments, and they have like maybe 5 pages in them. And inside I made each one according to whatever their life change was that year. So that was kind of fun. And crosses. I had started making wirework wall crosses, which some of them are really pretty. But anyway, so that was my thing in YouTube. This is the first YouTube video I've done in a very long time. So I was so busy trying to get Etsy done. Anyway, this is my money section because now that we're retired, I have to be much better with money. And this is paper underneath, and then it's acetate that has the gold butterflies on it that's on the other paper, and pearls and lace. And this picture, these are old pictures. This is from my wedding. That's me, my dad, and my mom. And my mom was so funny. When we went to pick out my dress, she saw this dress and just fell in love with it. It's like a shrimp color, coral shrimp color. And I think you can tell, sorry for my pup. I don't think you can tell, but it's got all like rhinestones all from the bodice down to like the hips. And it had this little silver tassel that she used to walk around swinging as a joke. But she's like, I love this dress, but it's not a mother of the bride dress. I was like, so what? Get the dress. And she did, and she had a great time. And she looked beautiful. This is my grandma and my daughter. This was her 90th birthday party. God bless her. She lived to almost 100. Didn't quite make 100. So my money section, and this I'm going to start in January because it's like almost the end of December right now. And this is my savings tracker, hopefully, budget, which I can pretty much do the same budget every month because our expenses are pretty much the same and our income is pretty much the same. I may have to adjust, every now and then, like our air conditioner went fluky this summer and stuff like that. But other than that, things pretty much stay the same. And this is a no, as long as I stick to a budget. This is I want to do a no-buy record for 2021, starting in January, and this will be my spending log for 2021. And again, I'm going to do the same type of thing, a want, a need, what it is, how much it cost, that type of thing. So that's my money section. And this final section, again, I have talked about multiple times, is my contacts. And I know everybody has contacts on their phone. Everybody keeps everything on their phone. I do too. However, all it takes is something to happen to your phone and you will never, I'm telling you, you will never ever remember all the contacts, let alone what their information was. And this actually happened to me. I mean, I've been talking about this for years, and it was like about 3 months after we moved here, my phone died, and they could get nothing off it. They could retrieve none of the information off the phone. And if I didn't have this list, I would have been sunk. I never would have remembered any of my contacts. This way I was able to get a new phone and just sit here and punch. It's a pain in the neck, but I was able to punch all that information right into the phone. So, just a suggestion. And this is my Cocoa Puff. This is coming apart. I'll have to fix this. I don't even know if I have any more of this washi, but that's my Cocoa Puff. And this I just kept in here because it was an Etsy picture. This was, oh gosh, way back because it was jewelry, Lovely Lady Designs. And it was when Etsy first started where you could put pictures on in your shop, of you in your shop and of your workplace and all that stuff. So that's what that picture was. So that's my planner for 2021. Nothing overly exciting, but that's what's happening there. These, I have to tell you, I love these pens, Sharpie gel pens. Oh my gosh, they're a gel pen, and they write like a gel pen, but they don't smear like a gel pen, and they're the clicky ones. I love these pens. I just bought about a box of them from Amazon. I love them so much. All right, so that's my planner. I will do a video on this when I get it done. I am in the process of trying to redo my prayer journal. I'm trying to print as much as I can, printouts as much as I can, but there's a lot of it I have to write out, and so I have to take my time because even writing, my left shoulder is worse than my right, but if I write, my left shoulder is worse than my RIGHT shoulder. So if I write WRITE a lot, the shoulder starts to lock up, and so I have to be careful and pace myself. But I'm almost done with that, so I may do a video on that. And I'm debating whether I want to do a walkthrough of my journaling Bibles. I don't know. I don't know if I want to share my art because it's, I don't know. I have to think about that one. But I have two journaling Bibles that I've got quite a bit in. I have a third one that's a interleaf Bible that I don't have a whole lot in. But These two I do. I have to think. I have to think long and hard on that. And I may do a tour of this and a review. This is the New Inspire Bible. It is beautiful. It really is. I actually started coloring it in before things got bad. But it is such a pretty. It is such a pretty Bible. It's big. It is big, but I mean, oh, it's so pretty. So I may do a tour of that. The only thing I wish it was the ESV. It's an NLT, but I don't know. Yeah, I kind of most of the Bibles I have are ESV. It's kind of nice to have a different version. I have some King James. I have some New King James. I have a couple different versions, so we'll see. And I also have another Bible I may surprise you with. I may do that. That will be a surprise. I haven't even really looked at that one. It came in the mail, and I just I was in the process of organizing and just put it away. So I may surprise you with that. All right, so I guess that's it for now. So if any of that sounds interesting to you and you're not subscribed, subscribe. I try to do some different things every now and then, and I was hoping this year to do more process videos, demo videos, and stuff like that, but I can't do that right now. Maybe rehab. That'd be good rehab for me in the future. But so anyway, if any of that sounds interesting, subscribe, hit that little bell thing, and when I post a video, you'll know. And I guess that's it for now. I thank you for watching. This is Lisa, the original Designing Diva, saying bye for now. Stay healthy, everybody. Bye-bye.